Kevin, where you going, man? Hey, you guys, before I start this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment. Let me know your thoughts and opinions, y'all. So in this video today, I'm going to be talking about the new gym that I'm about to join here soon. I don't think I ever mentioned the name of it, but it's called Project Deliverance. And I currently am with the Edge as of right now. So I'm just going to talk about a few things, how I feel, the difference. I talked about this new gym just a little bit. I did a free session with them and fell in love with it. Fell in love with it. If you guys haven't seen that video, don't forget to check that out. Please, thank you. So I just wanted to talk about the difference in Project Deliverance versus the Edge. And I'm not going to lie to you. I've heard people say, and I've heard, people give their opinion, and they've said, I don't feel comfortable in a gym that's open to the general public. I don't like public gyms specifically because people are weird and they're creepy. I would say I can agree to the whole, like, people can be very strange. Now, when I work out, I don't know about anybody else, but comment down below and let me know what y'all think. But me personally, I always figure when you go to the gym and work out, you just wear like a bunch of clothes that you don't like. I wear sweatpants and oversized t-shirts, shoes that I don't really care about because I'm like, I don't really see the gym as like a fashion statement. So I don't really too much care. But this is just my own feeling towards it. It's just how I feel personally and what I'm comfortable with. And I feel like since I'm working out and I'm going to be sweating, I don't feel like I should dress up from head to toe. And I would say that's something that I notice a lot, especially with public gyms. You kind of feel out of place. I kind of feel like, dang, like I look kind of crusty, but I'm thinking like I'm at the gym, so why should it matter? But on the people being very weird part, I would say my routine that I normally do when I go to the Edge, I stretch first. I stretch for a good like 20-30 minutes at most, but I'll say 20 minutes. I pretty much stretch. And honestly, I do feel like people stare at me. One of the cleaning guys one time took way longer than usual to clean up and leave, and he kind of just kept looking at me. So I would say that's one thing that I honestly just don't really like, is the fact that people are very weird. And that's the difference between this new gym that I had found. It's more like, the best way that I could put it is like private gym. And the only reason I say private gym is because I don't feel like I should wear like this aesthetic when it comes to working out. And then even if people do, it doesn't necessarily feel like, oh, well, do I feel like I'm doing something wrong because I'm not dressing the way everybody else is dressing? Am I not aesthetically pleasing because I'm working out? And I feel more comfortable at this new gym because I can wear what I want and I can still get a good workout in. And truth be told, I don't think people really care what I honestly look like. What I do notice with this new gym though, which isn't a bad thing, but one thing I will say that was told to me, which I kind of peeped, it's a lot of ego. And what I mean by that is, sometimes the people can become really competitive in Project Deliverance gym, competitive with one another, because it's like if you see somebody bench pressing X amount of weight, you're like, okay, bump it, then I can do it too. I would say that's one thing about this new gym versus just working out at Edge Fitness where there's just a general public. I mean, you have that patch of people that feel as such, but it's mainly just regular folks like you and I that just go work out. So I would say I've never really dealt with, feeling like people have undressed me with their eyes only because what I wear isn't aesthetically pleasing. Working out at the Edge Fitness versus Project Deliverance. Versus when I'm at Project Deliverance, I feel like I don't have to be aesthetically pleasing. I just have to work out. So it's kind of like a different vibe versus being at a public gym. Secondly, I have stated in a previous video talking about this gym, mainly the type of person that I am. I love interacting with people, and I love for somebody to hold me accountable. Meaning, when I have worked out at the Edge Fitness, I don't really break a sweat. I don't know if I'm not going hard enough. I don't know if what I'm doing is just not doing anything for me physically because my body is so used to it. But one thing that I noticed different with Project Deliverance is it's kind of like a circuit. So it's like you do 2 minutes on the bike, and then you do 2-3 sets of like squats, a different type of squats, and then you push weight, you pull weight, and mainly one of my biggest struggles with me personally is I have a weak pelvic floor. I hold a lot of tension in my hips and a lot of stress in my hips, and I want to tone up, which I've said a lot, which also pertains to diet. It's not more so the workout part, it's really the diet, but if you guys know, you know. So it's like things like that I've been looking towards, that I'm ready to change. As I said before, I'm ready to change. I'm ready to start over. I just have to get out of being at the Edge Fitness. I don't know how, but I'm gonna figure it out. And I'm gonna mosey my way over to Project Deliverance. But the only thing is, I would have to email that person that owns that gym, be like, hey, I would like to schedule a session, Tuesday, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, those are just a few things that I wanted to talk about, the difference in going to a general public gym and going to a private owned gym, which I like private owned gyms way more because, like I said before, just dealing with a group of people and not just any and everybody. But that's pretty much going to be the end of this video, you guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment. Let me know your thoughts and opinions, and I'll see y'all later.